Hi there, welcome to Lightroom 101. My name's Keith Mason. If you're still following these films, these short films, you'll have seen me develop this picture in the woods from quite a flat image to where we are now. And the image is getting much better than it was when we started processing. If we look at the original on the left-hand side, and our edits on the right, this is a much more impactful image. You can look at any time what the difference is between what you've done in your editing and what the original image looks like by hitting this YY control here, and you can see that side by side, top to bottom, etc. To go back to your editing mode, you hit the loop button here. So, in this image, in this film, we're not going to look at the basic controls or the tone controls. What we're interested in is in the color controls. So you've got here HSL, which stands for hue, saturation, and luminescence. And what you can see down here is a rainbow of colours which you can change either the hue, the saturation or the luminescence of each of that colour tone within the image. In this case, we have four principal colours. We have dark browns for the mud around the soil around the base of the tree. We have lots of greens. We also have lots of yellows. A lot of leaves are actually got a lot of yellow in, and at the back you have the sky, which is blue. Now you can change the hue or the colour of an individual colour. So look, if we look at the greens here, we can make the greens very yellow, or we can make them incredibly green. Now, that sometimes can be quite a useful tool to have, but I tend to avoid using that where possible. We can also emphasize the saturation of particular colors. So I could take out the orange in the soil here. You can see that down the bottom by impacting the saturation. But I tend to focus principally on using the luminescence sliders. And here we already know that the soil is largely orange, so I want to bring that up a little bit just to really emphasize the well of light here that is falling down on this tree. I want to make the sky a little bit darker. So I'm going to bring the blues down a little bit. And what I'm going to do with the trees is I'm going to take the greens down a little bit and I'm going to put the yellows up a little bit, which is going to increase the contrast within the trees, within the leaves. And that, I think, will have quite a strong impact on the overall picture. Again, we can use the toggle button to see the impact of our edits. So this is before we've added the edits on the color slider. Oops, I've managed to do that. And this is the impact. The whole picture essentially comes to light. So that's it. Nice and simple. The the color toner that you can use can be very specific to change small parts of your image and make quite a big difference to the overall impact of your picture by just picking particular colors and affecting the hue, the saturation, but particularly the luminosity of a particular, or the light for a particular colour. I hope you've enjoyed that, and if you have, please consider subscribing, and I hope you join us on the next trip? That's not right. I hope you enjoy us. I hope you can join me when I look in the next part of editing using Lightroom.